Hello, and welcome to Spirit Travels, where we narrate the extraordinary experiences of people who have glimpsed the other side of death. My name is Maureen, and I will be your narrator on this journey. If you enjoy this content, please make sure to like and subscribe to support our channel. Now let's begin. Today's experience is from Leonard. I felt myself getting out of my body. Once outside, I saw the hospital staff working around my body to revive it. I've been very surprised by my paranormal powers in this different form. First, I had 360-degree vision. I could see above, below, on my right, on my left, behind. I could see everywhere at the same time. Secondly, I could zoom on a particular point. I traveled at the speed of thought. I just needed to think about a place or somebody and I was instantly there. I could go through walls. I went through matter and it was very exciting. I heard people's thoughts even before they opened their mouth. I knew what they were about to say because I heard their thought. Besides, it was quite a cacophony in the room, but I just had to focus on one person, and then I just heard this person. Well, that's it for extraordinary powers that you have when you're out of the body. I strolled about. I visited my mother at her home. I went into the deep universe. I climbed very high in space, and the sight was wonderful. At some point, I felt sucked away into a long, dark tunnel at an incredible speed. At the end of the tunnel, there was a glowing pinpoint. In this tunnel, there were other beings like myself, and we looked at each other saying, "I believe we are dead." The more I went forward, the more the light grew. I arrived into this light. The light was wonderful and very bright. But what hit me the most is that in this light, I felt at peace, joy, but most of all, I felt an incredible love. This light loved me. This light talked to me. I asked if it was God, and it answered me, "Yes, I am the light." This light being, whom I did not see, knew everything about me. He knew my life from beginning until end. Once in this light, I remembered who I was. I also got answers to all questions I ever wondered about, like who created the universe and how? How do the cosmos work? Physics, etc. Oh yes, I did not learn it. I remembered it. Being in this knowledge was a divine state. God then showed me all my life, from birth until my near-death experience. I felt and experienced again all these events, and I also felt emotions I had raised in others. I was my only judge. This experience was very painful. I dare not imagine what Adolf Hitler underwent when feeling the pain of millions of individuals. God showed me when I had generously done things without thinking about it beforehand, and when I had done unloving things. I even saw myself stealing sweets in a shop, thinking to myself, "Phew, nobody saw me." But indeed, somebody did see me. Yes, God saw me. But he does not judge me. In fact, this is what hit me the most. God does not judge. He just loves us with this unconditional love. This love is indescribable. It's not like what we feel on earth. This is rather a force of love. The light and I talked for quite some time. Oh yes. On the other side, communication is done via telepathy, through transfer. I must tell you that God has a fantastic sense of humor. I never laughed so much in all my life. We laughed about the way I had so seriously reacted to an event. Life on Earth is such a big drama. It should not be taken too much in earnest. As for the universal knowledge I got, I was not allowed to come back with the answers. I remember I knew and I recall some little things, like the fact that we are eternal beings. We always existed and we shall always exist. We are God-man who came on earth to create in matter. Each time we incarnate, we lose memory of who we are. Prior to universe creation, there was only us, united in just one small point of awareness. This consciousness had knowledge, but we could not experience it. Then we separated into billions of individual consciousnesses, and we created the universe to go there and have fun. One day, we shall all be reunited again, and again we shall explode and everything shall start again. This is an unending circle. True life, true reality is in the other world. I remember the light told me that there is more than one universe. There are billions of them, and Earth is not the only planet that we may choose to incarnate on. I recall that when I was out of my body, I wondered what I looked like without a body. Then I looked at myself, and I was light. I was made of light. However, at some point, I had not this light body anymore. I was just a point of consciousness in the universe. At some point, God told me, "You must go back to Earth." I refused then. No way should I go back into that sick body. Then God showed me a vision of my mother who cried because I was dead. And then I came back. I went down through this tunnel much talked about, and I had to re-enter my body through my head. The feeling was very unpleasant. It was like putting a diver suit too small on. Here it is. This was my NDE. Thank you for listening. If you have had an NDE that you would like to share, please email us at travelsinthespirit@gmail.com. Until next time, God bless.